Memory means your brain holds on to things it thinks will be useful to you later in life. And this is a bit of a tricky process because your brain is constantly taking in a lot of information from the environment. Just think about how many reels you scroll through every day, how many videos you watch, how many conversations you have. Every single second, your brain has to decide which information is important and which should be deleted. Imagine thousands of books placed in front of you. If you try to cram all of them into your mind at once, it's just not possible. That's why the brain works like a filter. It keeps the useful stuff and automatically deletes the rest as spam or garbage. That's why it's really important to understand how memory actually works and how you can make it stronger. If you really want to improve your memory, watch this video till the end because the 5 actionable steps shared here will take your memory to the next level. Let's get started. 1. Time your focus so you use your focus at the right moment. First, understand that focus isn't a permanent state. Focus doesn't stay constant. It comes and goes like a wave. Sometimes you feel super active and can remember information quickly, and other times, even after studying for 10 minutes, your mind feels blank. What this means is that you need to learn to work during your most productive times. That's why you should have short study sessions of 20 to 25 minutes and study according to the Pomodoro technique or focus waves. When your mind naturally starts to feel tired, don't force it. Take a short break of 2 to 5 minutes. This will increase your attention several times over, help consolidate your memory, and you'll be able to remember more in less time. I personally use this strategy during exam time, studying in small time periods with mini refresh breaks in between. As a result, I remembered a lot more and felt less stressed. 2. Testing or self-quiz. Test yourself. Whatever you just studied or watched, don't repeat or reread it. Instead, test yourself. For example, instead of remembering that Delhi is the capital of India, ask yourself, what is the capital of India? Doing this puts your brain into retrieval mode. The prefrontal cortex tries to pull data from the memory bank, and this retrieval process is what makes your memory stronger. Tip: ask yourself about the topic you studied 1 to 2 hours later. Take a piece of paper and write down whatever you remember. When I was preparing for entrance exams, every night I would quiz myself on the day's topics, and believe me, my retention was unbelievably strong. 4. Chunking. Break big things down into smaller parts. If you try to memorize an entire big chapter at once, your brain won't be able to store it. It'll get overloaded. The solution is to divide the chapter into smaller parts. First, memorize one part, then the second, then the third. Once all 3 parts are clear, revise them together. Gradually, your brain starts to understand them as a single unit. This is called a chunk. Imagine it like packing a suitcase. It's hard to carry separate pieces of clothing, but it's much easier to put all the clothes in one suitcase and carry them together. Memory works exactly on this principle too. 5. Use your senses. Use multiple senses. 2 senses are the most powerful when it comes to strengthening memory: eyes, visual memory, and ears, auditory memory. For example, to remember the points mentioned in this video, you're both watching and listening. So 2 senses are active, but you can activate a 3rd sense as well: hands or touch. For example, comment, "I improve my memory." By writing this, your hand also gets involved, and multisensory learning makes your memory many times stronger. That's why whenever you learn something new, always visualize it. Imagine a picture, say it with a rhythm or beat, and write notes. This way, what you study once stays in your memory for a long time. 6. Rest and recovery. Recharge your brain. Breaks are not a waste of time. They are part of learning because your attention can't stay high continuously. After every 20 to 30 minutes of studying, make sure to take a 2 to 5 minute break. But the most important thing is sleep, because memory actually gets stored during sleep. Everything you study during the day, your brain properly organizes and stores it while you sleep. And it's not just sleep, even movement or exercise is very important. During exercise, your body produces a protein called BDNF, which strengthens memory in the brain like cement. Information is like bricks, but without cement, they'll just fall apart. That's why you should do some physical activity every day, like walking, skipping, cycling, push-ups, anything at all. I hope this video has been genuinely helpful for you, especially for you students who are preparing for exams. If you appreciated the effort that went into making this video, please like, subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment.